friends, welcome back to another video. So good to have you. If you're new, I'm Emily, otherwise known as Shamanism. You can call me pretty much anything, just don't call me late for dinner. Welcome to the channel. And if you're an OG, welcome back. So good to have you. Thanks for coming back. What has been on my mind today is, as funny as this may sound, avoiding actions that will lead to a good result. Why is that on my mind? It's on my mind because something that I've recently realized about myself, as bizarre as it is for perhaps you to hear, as it is for me to be saying it, is that, and I spoke about this in a recent video, a similar thing, not exactly this exact theme. I was talking about how the theme I was talking about in that video was the fact that I often don't use the supplies or materials that I have at my disposal for joy, like say art supplies, for example. So this is kind of a similarly themed video. And it's why the question, like for myself, / all of you, is if you happen to do this yourself at all or in any way be the same, why on earth do I avoid doing things that I know are going to be awesome? Like I do that sometimes. And I don't know if you guys are the same. Sometimes I will I'm not going to say intentionally because that tends to mean we have like full awareness, but like be avoiding on some level things that I know will be an enjoyable result or will have a good result or that I know are fun, which I think is on this conscious level in this moment is a really strange thing. So I partially wanted to come here and pose the question, are you guys like that? Or is it just me? Perhaps, maybe not. And also, why do you suppose that we do that? Because the kicker is, right, we're actually here on Earth to enjoy life. And one of the things that I think is cool about life is what I once heard someone describe Earth as is a living edible library. And I think that's a cool way of looking at it because a lot of the things on Earth are indeed meant to be eaten. And they're from the earth, they're grown from the earth, and they carry information for us to use via ingesting it, via eating in the food. And I just think that's a really interesting thing of chemistry, of nature, the fact that we do indeed gain our energy and information from food, and that food is like directly produced by our planet, and that whole thing is really cool. At any rate, what I was wondering is why on earth do we ever, myself in this case, avoid things that we know are going to be enjoyable? I think that's really strange for me anyway, as a person who enjoys joy, right? I mean, who doesn't enjoy joy? It's just very odd to think about, to stop and realize that like some level of me has perhaps been keeping myself from joy. And for what purpose? I honestly can't tell you. I don't know. I think it's really interesting, though, to notice that, how interesting that sometimes, even when I know something's good, like, realize the strangeness of that. Sometimes even when we know, like, confirmed that something is good, sometimes we, as the beautiful and amazing humans that we are, still sometimes don't think that that thing is good and we won't take it. It's like sweet nectar. It's like a piece of candy, literally. In some cases, fruit is nature's candy. And we're here like, oh no, I couldn't. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I just sometimes wonder what the heck we're playing at as humans. So that's the little cute ramble rant of the day. It's just what was on my mind. So I thought, you know what, if this is on my mind, I might as well share because, hey, it could be on someone else's mind. So if you happen to be the same, please do comment below so that I know that I'm not alone. Also, I'd be curious to know if I'm alone or not alone, just out of curiosity purely. Because at the end of the day, as I'm always talking about, we are each unique expressions of the universe, of God, whatever your word is for source. And I find it really fun and fascinating and interesting about life to get to know every version of God, therefore each unique human being's essence, to just find out what makes them tick and get to know about them. I think it's one of the fun, cool things about life. Like that's what makes the life journey, which is a pick your own novel with a million bajillion different choices, makes that interesting. So If you've been with me for this long today, thank you for sitting with me again. It's really been lovely to have you guys here. I love talking to you guys. I actually really do. And my intent is that these videos will help you, whoever you are, whether you are sitting here today and this is like somehow opening your mind or blowing your mind, or whether you're someone in my future or whatever the case is, whenever you may stumble across this, I really do intend that this video helps you along your journey. If you want to reach out for any kind of coaching or help, you can reach out confidentially at this email address. It's always linked down below. Subscribe. I do make these videos daily, and I've been on a real roll with the guided meditations. They've been so much fun. Creating environments for you guys is one of my most favorite new passions. Anyway, so it's like being a game developer, except for that you don't need all the resources of having to create the game. You essentially just have to be a really good writer, and you can, with carefully crafted words, you can create an environment, a whole freaking experience for a person. And I think that's really magical. So anyway, see you beautiful cats in the next video. Stay well, stay healthy. Namaste and much love. Bye. I'm gonna sneeze. And I can just hope that whether you are sitting here today, and my